Breaking news, bombshell testimony at the Sean P. Diddy Combs trial. A special agent testified that drugs were seized in the hotel room when P. Diddy got arrested. September 16, 2024, the Park Hyatt Hotel in New York. Drugs were seized from his hotel room. Baby oil found. MDMA, ketamine. Oh my goodness, folks. Special Agent Binda testified on Friday, and we were watching it live on JLR Investigates. Let me share with you what was discussed in court by Agent Binda. Check it out.
Was this found in the closet? Dun, dun, dun. Photos. Plastic bags full of J&J baby oil and Astroglide bottles were found inside Diddy's hotel room at the Park Hyatt Hotel in a closet. Boom! Baby oil. She just testified that baby oil and Astroglide was found in the closet of his hotel room in New York, the Park Hyatt, room 2115. Oh boy, Diddy, you still doing this stuff up until your arrest. This is bad. This is bad, folks, because you're talking about possibly doing freak-offs all the way up to your arrest. Nobody just has bags full of J&J baby oil and Astroglide in a hotel room years after all the stuff with Cassie. It means you are continuing the act. He probably has others. Oh my goodness, folks. She just dropped a bombshell here. They seized bags, plural, full of J&J baby oil and Astroglide from the hotel closet. It means he was still doing freak-offs up to his arrest or planning more. And what type of idiot would do that when he knows he's possibly under investigation? He knew. They were putting out, they knew there was investigation. This is crazy. He didn't learn his lesson. Dude, he's had plastic bottles of J&J baby oil and Astro. Dude, this guy's sick. He's still doing it in 2024. Dude, he's an habitual freak-offer. Habitual. He's an habitual offender. He's doing habitual freak-offs for more than a decade, and he can't let go. And even when Cassie's gone, she's replaced, and he's still doing freak-offs. I wonder who the victims are. Watch, we're probably going to learn some stuff. I'm telling you, some bombshell stuff is going to come out of this. This is not over, folks. You're going to be shocked to the core of what else comes out. Did you know that Johnson & Johnson baby oil was found in his hotel room when he got arrested? I didn't. Whoa, this is a big, big deal. And he kept evidence. He's under investigation for the other stuff, and he keeps more evidence. What was found in the bathroom? Several bottles of baby oil in his bathroom. Now the bedroom. What was found in the LV bag? Dun, dun, dun. Medication in the name of Frank Black. Boom! Frank Black. You know that name. Frank Black was testified at Cassie back in the day when he used to check into hotels under aliases like Frank Black. He literally had medication in his bag in 2024 in the name of Frank Black. The same name he used for these freak-offs with Cassie over the years. The aliases. Oh my goodness, folks. Medication in the name of Frank Black. This is crazy. No, seriously, folks, this is big. This is big. You don't understand where this is going. This is going on numerous fronts here when it comes to RICO and sex trafficking. This is why the government went after him. Look, observe, watch. Wow. Oh my goodness. Frank Black medications in a bag along with baby oil all over the hotel room. We got a sketch of Cassie. Just want to put, I was informed that we have a sketch of Cassie we're going to put up on the screen of her crying on the stand. So again, she broke down in tears on the stand numerous times today. And the jury saw that. Believable. 100% believable. What's going on here? Who are these people? All right, so we got some focus here. I'm just looking on the screen, whatever, and I'm listening to the agent. But this is Cassie on the stand. Tears, tissue, crying. She bawled out crying. Not fake tears, not crocodile tears, real deal tears. And now you got an agent talking about Frank Black medications and bottles of baby oil found in Diddy's room at the time of his arrest. Dude, he should have. What an idiot. What a dummy. And I'm saying this as a former criminal talking about a criminal. He left evidence, tons of it, and continued to have that evidence. What a moron. An idiot. Dumb. Oh, man, Diddy's cooked. Bro, he's cooked. He's cooked. I'm waiting for more. Frank Black. He likes using that name, Frank Black. Remember, Diddy or Puff or Biggie used Frank White as an alias. Frank White. You heard the lyrics, Frank White. He's using Frank Black. That was the alias that he used, Frank Black. Golly. Diddy. They'll wait for more, man. I wish this was televised. I really wish this was televised. But this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Feds ain't playing. They're not playing. They're not playing on this. This is not a rinky-dink case. This is real deal Holyfield. This is legit. Like, this is, you'll see. They master their craft. And they're showing it to you right now. All right, nothing new on that front. I'm waiting more about this special agent finding baby oil all over Diddy's room. Anyone that's defending Diddy, they said, you are probably sick. So he was Frank Black White. Sarah J, that's funny. Keep your comments coming. Let me see your comments. Bring them in. Come on in. Bring them in. Shoot your comments. It gets me how Diddy is able to get prescription meds using a false identity, in my opinion. Doctors know it was fake and complacent in giving him meds. Boom, murky. Just like ketamine. Frank Black must be a frequent alias name in the industry. Maybe even a code name. Dun, dun, dun. Frank Black. Get the doctors who prescribed. They could be charged. Who knows? Maybe they'll be testifying. These doctors should be arrested also. Maybe the doctors made a deal. Why aren't the doctors? Dude, this is RICO. This is RICO right before our eyes. Sex trafficking, fake drugs, medications, pills, baby oil all over the place. Did he truly believe that he was the king of New York, untouchable? Feds got him. They got him. Who was in his hotel room when he got arrested? Great. I mean, we saw the lobby, he was down there and they cuffed him up. But yeah, who was in the hotel room? Who was in the hotel room? That's where the agent might get into. Like, who else was in the hotel with him? Was like, who did the feds? Now, listen, the feds could have rescued somebody that we don't know about yet, that he was about to do some things. Sometimes the feds get you before you're about to commit a crime or in the course of committing a crime because they're obligated to do that. Sometimes they can't let you, particularly if they have him under investigation, know he's about to participate. They might arrest him that time because they knew he was involved with a free call. AUSA. And what is this? Here you go. Agent Binda says bags of pink powder found in the medicine bottle. Stipulation shown agreeing it was found and tested by customs and border agents. The pink powder was found to be ketamine and MDMA in a bottle. Boom! They caught Diddy with drugs. They caught him with drugs. The feds caught Diddy with drugs, folks. They caught him with ketamine. They caught him. And MDMA in a bottle. Drug dealing. Boom! Distributing drugs on a federal level. I know, I'm losing my voice. Dude, I'm getting into this. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We're not going nowhere. We're going to be live streaming the Diddy trial. This is crazy. No, seriously. This is crazy. It's about to get real, folks. Now we're getting into drug. He caught with drugs. Itty bitty Diddy. Itty bitty Diddy. Frank Black, the itty bitty Tootsie Roll. Oh my goodness, folks. He got caught with drugs. Ketamine. All right, so here's a new report that's coming out. Jury sees photos from law enforcement search of Combs's hotel room. The jury is seeing images from the search of Sean P. Diddy Combs's New York hotel room after his 2024 arrest. The images were taken by special agent that you see on the screen, Yasin Binda, the special agent currently testifying in Combs's federal trial. The jury saw photos of an expansive Park Hyatt hotel room and Ziploc bags filled with Johnson baby oil and lubricant, which were recovered from bags in the entryway closet. More bottles of baby oil and lubricant were found in the bathroom and elsewhere in the room. Binda said the jury saw a photo of the collected oils. The jury also saw a photo of a lightning device that was found in the living room, a lightning device. Binda said she would describe it as potentially mood lightning. Dude, he was ready to do a freak off at that hotel. They stopped the freak off. Boom! They stopped the freak off before it was about to happen. They found mood lighting in the hotel room with bottles of baby oil everywhere and ketamine. A bottle of medication with the name Frank Black was found in a Louis Vuitton bag on a nightstand in the bedroom. Dude, he had a bag of ketamine. Oh, we got another drug. The label of the bottle said the medication was, I cannot pronounce this, so I apologize. Clonazepam, CLO. I'll put it in the chat. This drug was found in the hotel room. Let me get the chat open. Dude, he was ready to do a freak off. I put it in the chat. Let me see exactly what it is. Some of these drugs I can't pronounce because I'm not a drug guy. Sorry, folks. I don't take drugs. I don't do drugs. God bless. So this drug, benzo. It's a benzo. It's a benzo. Okay, thank you. Thank you for clarification. 2 little bags with pink powder were found inside another bottle of medication in the nightstand, in the bedroom. The pink powder in one of the bags tested positive for ketamine, and the others tested positive for MDMA. And whoa, it's a major. It's like Xanax. Yo. This is, dude, I thought the testimony of Cassie's crazy. This is bad. Dude, just like the raid of his house. Dude, you would have learned off the raid of his house. Similar to the raid of the house and what they found in the house. He's still doing it up to the time of his arrest. He hadn't learned his lesson. He was addicted to this stuff. Oh my goodness, folks. Dude, he was ready to do a freak off in that hotel room with someone else or people, and we don't know who. And I think there's going to be someone maybe that testify over that. We'll know more. Stay tuned. Whoa. All right. Physical evidence is passed around to the jury. They see the photos. What was found in the black mini pack bag? The agent says $9,000. Oh my God, they're going to say he was dealing drugs, dude. Please take the cash out of the bag. Agent does, fanning out bills. Oh my goodness. The agent right there is testifying that not only did they found the drugs in the hotel room, and not only did they find the baby oil, and not only did they find the mood light, but they found a bag with $9,000 in cash. Whoa. This is bad. This is as bad as it gets. An agent is testifying that literally he was involved with this whole thing, and he had cash, drugs, ketamine, baby oil, on top of what Cassie's talking about, the freak offs. This is criminal. This is not DV, simple DV. It's not what you do in your personal life. He was getting others involved with this. All the way to the end. All the way to his arrest. Caught. Now it makes sense. They stopped a freak off before it happened. They knew a freak off was happening. They were watching him. They were probably monitoring his phones and his electronic devices. And he was ready to have a freak off at that hotel. Yes, I am 100% convinced on that. Some people are saying the doctors should be charged. This rabbit hole might end up in China. This goes deep, deeper than deep. He's in some deep doo-doo here. Deep doo-doo. Dude, I can only imagine what Combs is thinking right now. What is his lawyers doing? What is his lawyers doing? Why didn't you take that plea, dude? You're going down. Why didn't you take that plea? At least you would have been out for your own children. Selfish. Denial. The agent brought out, dude, the agent brought out the bag and literally fanned the money in front of the jury. That's hard right there. That's savage right there. The agent was fanning the bills. You know, fanning the bills. Here, I only got a couple dollars on me. The agent was fanning the bills. I only got a couple dollars, but you know what I'm saying? Like fanning the bill. I ain't got my wallet here. I don't carry cash. I do credit card. But fanning the money. Like what's the fanning the money? She was fanning the money. That's fanning the money. But it's just a stack of $9,000. Sorry, I don't got a lot of money on me. Wow, folks. Good grief. Bad day for Diddy. they keep putting the knife in him and they keep digging it deeper into him. He can. Do you all think he can get out of this? I'm waiting for an update, so there's nothing updated on this. So I want it. I'm at the edge of my seat. Dude.
Now, throughout this trial, we will be live streaming. That was the live stream feed, but you see my reaction there. Whoa, that is a big deal, because a lot of people are saying in this case, this could just be domestic violence. This could just be a personal issue between Cassie and Diddy. But what you heard from that special agent, it's clear to me that Diddy, right before his arrest, was planning to do another freak-off in that Park Hyatt hotel. The lighting, drugs, Frank Black, the alias that Cassie testified Diddy used. But it shows a pattern that goes on besides just DV. Bigger than that. RICO, sex trafficking behaviors. And notice that Diddy's defense really just asked one question at cross on Agent Binda. You know, is there any indication that there was a female in the room? And she said yes, evidence. Who was that female? Now, does the defense want to leave it at that to imply that it wasn't his drugs in the hotel room or anything like that? Give me a break. We are covering this case extensively. We'll be back all next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. It looks like it's going to be 7 more weeks of the Sean P. Diddy Combs trial. I expect more drugs to be talked about, more freak-offs to be talked about, more victims to testify that paints a pattern that it wasn't just about domestic violence. It was about power and control by P. Diddy, a criminal enterprise that he's involved with, along with his assistants and people doing yes sir for him and his bidding for him at the direction of Sean P. Diddy Combs. We're covering this case, so make sure you sub up to the channel, hit the notification button. We will talk soon. Stay tuned.